And I am absolutely over moon. It is, what time are we on? 10 to 8, and I've just got back from Birmingham. I've got back from Leeds United beating Villa. Yippee-yi-yi, no, get in there. 3-2 win, absolutely buzzing with that. Fantastic from Leeds United. First half I was a little bit down. I think we're all a bit down in the away end. Leeds seemed a little bit like we were lacking something. The passing wasn't going that well. I'm not going to get into the game analytically. The reason being because my head's fucking killing from celebrating those goals. But absolutely fantastic. You'll never see a better game than that. Just breathe it in, drink it in, inject it into your veins. That is how good that was. It was absolutely fantastic. They have the quality. They've just got everything, Villa. I mean, going to the stadium, they're a proper Premier League club, and you've got to give them props for that. The stadium's immense. Facilities are immense. You know, and the squad's obviously immense, and that's why it's such an immense victory for Leeds. We were just, I thought even the first half we controlled the game. It was just lacklustre passing. It wasn't, we didn't have that cutting edge. And a lad next to me said the reason Villa are doing as well as they are doing is because they've invested the millions. They have that cutting edge. You know, you've got Abraham and Conor up front, who are just, by the way, they're on, like, pitch level. They're just massive. They are massive. And, you know, you thought to yourself, you know, even Calvin might struggle. But throughout the game, you just saw passion just come out of Leeds United. There was a moment in the corner when Calvin was up against, I think it was John McGinn, and he was out strengthening him. And he kept the ball, and we were 2-0 down. You saw the Leeds fans go, yes! It was just that little bit of hope we needed. It was a little bit of passion in that first half, and we were 2-0 down. But we just seemed to gather something, a little bit of momentum at half time. I thought Jack Harrison once again, I don't want to get on the kid's back, but just shite. Not good enough, doesn't grab the opportunity. I don't know if he's got Man City on his mind, going back or something like that. Him and Lewis Baker, don't know, just not, they didn't seem that interesting. You saw the difference when Clark came on. I mean, what a player, what a player, what a player, and what a goal. Oh my word, you know, even scenes at 2-1 in the away end, I'll be honest with you guys. But when Leeds were all over him, we were all over him, and my old man said it, they looked knackered. Villa just got knackered by about the 65th minute. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was Leeds' high press, but the fitness just came into play. And I tell you what, that game more than ever told me why he keeps Alioski in the team. Because Alioski was just giving Hutton the run around. I'm not saying that his end product was amazing, because it never is with Alioski, but his energy levels are through the roof. And you could see Hutton, Alioski had it about 6 or 7 times down the wing, and Hutton thinking, fucking hell, here he comes again. And it was just, we were grinding them down. I said to my old man as well at half time, if we actually get someone on El Mohammadi, because he doesn't like it when people are directly running at him. You've seen that in the Birmingham game, you've seen that in the Derby game. But we weren't doing it, we weren't exploiting him. Harrison, once again, just didn't seem to want to just get involved, which is great. So effectively, I thought Leeds were playing with sort of like 10 men in the first half. As I said, Clark came on, and the first thing he does, he's taking El Mohammadi on. Alioski comes a little bit more into the game. What I loved about Alioski was he was hugging the touchline. And every time Pablo got the ball in the middle and Cleek had the ball in the middle, Alioski was always an option. The kid, I still think he's got the football IQ of my toenail, but I think his energy levels, they just drain opponents. They just drain them. And he just keeps going. He doesn't stop. He's got the energy levels of a 5-year-old. You know, it's really, really impressive, his gas tank. And that's maybe why we don't see Clark play often, because Clark, he did, even towards the end, he looked leggy. But Leeds were the only team to win it. They had the first 15 minutes for me in the first half. Leeds controlled the game. We just didn't have that cutting edge in the first half. Second half, they had the first 15 minutes, and you're thinking to yourself, they're going to get 3 or 4 here. I thought John McGinn was sort of running it in the middle. He's a very good player. But then Leeds once again, so I'd say Villa really only had 30 minutes of the game. Then Leeds just came into it. They didn't touch anything. You know, Dean Smith even said in the post match that he wasn't impressed with them in the first half and in the second half in particular. But Leeds were all over them. We just had the ball. It was corner after corner after corner. I think it was 7-1 corner at one point. Hernandez at the end of the first half should have scored. It's a brilliant free kick. We all thought it was in. But Leeds were just brilliant. I thought, you know, to say we've got people doing, you know, if you're an opposition fan and you're watching this as well, this is a Leeds team who Barry Douglas pulls out minutes before, one of our best defenders. Then you've got Patrick Bamford who pulls out a day earlier. We have to bring another under-23s in. We have the fourth under-23 in that squad, in the starting squad. It's pretty impressive. It's very impressive. You don't see any other teams doing that. And, you know, you revert to Broadcast Moose, his sort of comments, don't you, about Bielsa, not wanting Bielsa to be in the top league, and, you know, because we want English managers and English players. You thick twat. You look at that starting lineup, how many people we had, you know, from an English academy based, the Leeds academy based, and then you look at Villa. This isn't just going at Villa, but aside from Jack Grealish, there's no one else really in that squad. I think they've got a player called like O'Hare on the bench or something like that. I might have got that wrong, Villa fans, through the, you know, the academy system. The rest, they're top quality players. So for Leeds to go there and do that, it's a statement. It's a statement of intent. It's a statement that we are going up this season, 100%. I had a lot of doubt before that game, but to say we can do that to a Villa side with that much quality, away from home, 2-0 down, and do that in 30-35 minutes with a B-Tech squad. It's not our full squad. We wouldn't start with that on a full on if they're all available. I thought Leif Davis, particular mention to him, I thought he was brilliant. I love how he holds his elbow out as well. He seems to be able to defend against the opponents. It's sort of that Eddie Gray thing he's got going about him. It's really impressive. I thought Jansen was just immense. I thought he was a rock. I mean, like I said, that second goal went in, and I think I got carried about 5 rows. But he was just immense. Calvin, what more can you say about him? The mop from Joe, it doesn't give him any justice anymore, because it makes him seem like just like a plain item who's, you know, just mopping up. The guy's so much more than that. He's got so many facets to his play. He's such a skillful player as well. He's got so much going on up here. That is a player who's got a football IQ, Calvin Phillips, in comparison to an Edgegan Alioski who doesn't have a football IQ. You know, it's just immense. I thought Forshaw didn't have the greatest game. Cleek didn't either. I thought Cleek should have scored in the first half, but who gives a shit anyway? We won 3-2. And then Roof's goal at the end. Yeah, like, can't remember it, to be honest. And that's definitely the best away crowd I've ever been in. So if you were there today, shout out to you guys. It was immense. I've got a thudding headache, but I am over the moon. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And get in there. Fucking get in.